Ayan mga ka-JSS, good morning po at magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa Dubai at ang makakasama natin ay isang e-commerce na si Ate Babes. Maraming salamat ma'am sa time at sa pagpapaunlak.
Of course, thank you very much for having me, and it's such a pleasure meeting you, and looking forward to our conversation today.
Oh, thank you ma'am. So we usually started kind of childhood and everything.
Yes.
So tell us about your childhood.
Childhood is very nice for me.
Uh-huh.
I come from a very big family. We are 9 siblings in total.
Wow.
Diba?
Okay, dami.
I'm from Pangasinan.
Uh-huh.
It's a little town called Bugalyon.
Mhm.
And I come from a big family, even from my mom's side, big family. They're a family of farmers. And then my dad's side, not so much, 3 lang silang magkakapatid. But I grew up in a very happy, loud, household. Kasi marami kaming
Pero
magkakapatid.
masaya, di ba?
Masaya kasi yung age gap is 1 year, 2 years.
Nice.
So, very close talaga.
Aha.
Away bate.
So pang ilan si ma'am sa siyam na magkakapatid?
7.
Pang
I'm
7.
the 7.
Okay.
Lucky number 7.
Okay, so anong pangarap ni Ma'am Babes nung bata pa?
Uy, marami akong faces of pangarap. No, I still remember when I was really young. I wanted to be a nun.
Okay.
Oh, di ba, madre? Tapos nag-change siya. Oh, elementary, I said, actually, I want to be a teacher.
Okay.
Because I looked up to a lot of my teachers who were also my older brothers and sisters' teacher. It's a small town. There's only 2 schools. So you kind of, look up to people who are teaching you. I think it's a very common thing for children. When we go to school, we respect the teacher and we look up to them. So at some point, I wanted to be a teacher. Ano po ba? I wanted to be a banker.
Nice.
Then nung high school, na-realize ko, hindi ko masyadong gusto yung math.
So you end up what?
So, sabi ko, nung after high school, ganyan, nung mag-graduate na, I was looking at like different, courses, di ba? May guidance counselor. I went to a Catholic school, so run by mga nuns.
Sa Pangasinan
diba?
pa rin to.
Nuns.
So malapit-lapit na doon sa pangarap
Malapit-lapit sa pangarap ko, at least nakapag-Catholic school ako. So, yes. And then I think it led me to take BS Psychology in Adamson University.
Wow.
And of course, why Adamson? Kasi yung mga brother and sister ko nandun na. Siyempre sabi ng dad ko, doon ka na lang kasi may siblings discount.
So ilang kayong sabay-sabay na pag-aaral?
Oh my
Kasi
God.
hindi biro magpaaral sa
Sabay-sabay
Adamson,
kami.
di ba?
Yes, so yung panganay was Mapua, pangalawa was UST. So yun pa lang mabigat na.
Exactly.
My dad was working with MMDA.
Okay.
It used to be MMC yata, and then ano siya, 'di ba? Nag-evolve. And then he worked with MMDA for a long time.
Okay.
That's where he retired. And then yung third na Adamson na lahat.
Oh, wow. Dami, sobrang bigat nun.
Yes.
Oo,
So there were even times when yung pang-anim, yung brother ko, he had to stop kasi sabay-sabay na kami it's heavy on the pocket. And my dad is the only one na nagtatrabaho. And my mom, wala siyang trabaho pero kumakayod siya.
Okay.
Nag-aalaga kami ng baboy.
Oh, so she's in the province?
Yes, she's in the province. Even nung elementary ako, syempre, high school, mabigat pa rin kasi sabay-sabay kami lahat. Halos my first year high school, second year, kumbaga, magkakasunod. So, nag-aalaga kaming baboy, nagbebenta siya ng Tupperware, nagbebenta ng mga damit. Pag pinapasyalan niya yung dad ko sa Manila, punta siya ng Divisoria, Baclaran, mamimili siya ng kung ano-ano, and then bibenta. Buy and sell, but I think yung pinaka-okay na pinagkakakitaan niya at the time was the baboy. So, I remember myself,
That's
kami magkakapatid. We help. Yeah. We give them a bath, we clean the pig pen. Di ba very common yun sa Pilipinas?
I mean, I think lahat tayo nakadanas. I mean, ako, hanggang ngayon, yung brother ko, nabigyan natin ng pig farm.
So that was my childhood. As a child, and because I saw my mom, like, she's really working hard, Even weekdays, nagbibenta siya ng kakanin or merienda sa school namin. And yung lunch, yung recess ko, yung break time ko, I don't eat or play with my friends. I go to her and I help her.
Okay.
And I enjoy it.
So, sa murang edad, nakaranas ka na magbenta rin?
Yes,
Okay.
ng kakanin, arroz caldo,
Okay.
ice candy.
Diba? Parang ang sarap lang. Kasi for me, I mean, on sales, sabi ko nga, diba? Kahit anong binenta mo pag bata ka, the sales, when you, gamit na gamit pag nagnegosyo ka, diba? Kasi yung pagbibenta, diba? Parang you have the power convincing people, diba?
Yes, yes.
Na parang, I mean, there's a rejection, pwedeng may rejection and everything. Pero pag bata ka kasi, diba? Sabi ko nga, minsan nare-reject tayo, pero hindi mo sakit kasi bata ka, okay lang, diba? Parang naging normal yung ma-reject ng mas maaga. Diba? Na, oy, nag-aalok ka, diba? Kunyari, sampagitan, nagbibenta ka lang ng gano'n. May bumibili, may hindi. But then, that's part of life, diba? Mas masarap matutunan ng mas bata pa, in my opinion, diba? So, experience dito sa Manila, napakaswerte, diba? Magandang eskwela na pag-aralan. Nag-working student, but this is just pretty much from your mom and dad.
First year ng university, I was a regular student, and then, but I do study hard. And one of my classmates said, Kitlong, kasi Kitlong ako noon eh. Di ba pag university days, they call you your last name. So, Sir Kitlong, ano ka ba? Tawag dito, scholar ka ba? Sabi ko, hindi. Patingin nga ng grades mo, kinompute nga yung grades ko. Hoy, you can qualify for scholarship talaga.
Oh, I see.
Sabi ko. So, from second semester ng first year ng university, I was a scholar until I finished.
Nice. So, it is such a big help for the parents, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi ang hirap nun eh.
Yeah, nung una, 50% lang yung discount ko. And then sabi ko, how do I get to 100%? So, I worked harder. So, nung second year's first term, 100%.
Galing. So, I'm sure laking nun, kagaan, baon na lang.
Malaki.
Tapos boarding house na lang yung gastos, di ba?
I lived with my dad and my other siblings na nag-aaral. Tapos yung mga iba, like kunyari, nung nakagraduate na, nag-start ng mag-work, unti-unti, nagtutulungan. Like, one of my sisters was in charge of my baon. My dad was still the one in charge of kasi kahit 100% na scholar ka, meron ka pa rin binabayaran na yung mga miscellaneous, mga ganun-ganun. But yes, there were still expenses and there's still other brothers and sisters studying. So,
okay. Galing, sarap. Sarap maging scholar at I'm sure talagang malaking tulong sa parents, di ba? Lalo sa mga So, pagka-graduate ng Adamson, cum laude, di ba?
Wow. Actually, my dad was like really expecting na ganun. Kasi ni-sister ako consistently. But there was one professor. Di ba, hindi ko na maalala yung pangalan niya, thankfully. Na, we get really good professors and you don't get really good professors. So, it was just unfortunate na yung isang grade ko didn't qualify. So, the dean said, go to your professor and find him and see if we could reverse or, make changes. But sabi ko, you know what? Wag na. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. The best thing is I worked hard. Yeah. And I was able to help my parents na to take away some of the cost of the uni. But kahit na scholar ako, my parents would always say, ikaw lakwatsera ka, ganyan. Yung parang feeling ko nung nag-aaral ako, I was like the bad person in the family. Pero you have misunderstandings with your parents. Even high school, ganun yung tingin nila sa akin. Ako yung lakwatsera, ako yung layas ng bahay. Because I really enjoy myself with, company of friends and other people.
And I think that's part of, di ba? Yung ang high school life, sabi nila ang best. But then, pag nasa college ka, nag-iiba na ako lalo sa Manila, di ba?
Yes.
But then,
very true.
I think it's given na ang importante siguro din sa kanila, di ba? As long as hindi mo napapabayaan yung pag-aaral mo, anak, okay lang din wala kwatsa ka.
Yes, I think, I actually, as a psychology student, because I was a psychology student, parang I was learning all about theories of personalities and, psychological development and all these courses. Sabi ko, I have an issue with my parents. Sabi kong ganon. And I wrote them a letter.
Talaga?
Yellow pad.
Ano
Back to back.
Ano sinabi mo sa sulat?
No, I just said, I know that you love me and, but I also know that you think I'm doing bad things, but really, when it comes to my studies, I'm studying. Maybe you don't see it, but I'm excelling. They didn't even know. Hindi ko muna sinabi na scholar ako, 50% off. Sabi ko, no, 100%. Binibigyan nila ako. May kupit ako. But anyway, I was kind of like, yun yung parang bad side ko, nagkukupit ako.
Oh, so that's what you're kind of,
so I had that guilt feeling. Sabi ko, and I know na they have this in mind na, yung anak ko, baka, diba sabi nila may black sheep daw sa ganyan. So sabi ko lang ganon, okay, I have to like clear myself na, and then, kasi dahil sa dami namin, ilalagay ko yung grades ko, sa fridge. Walang pumapansin. Sabi ko, napapansin ba nila to?
Sa bahay to, ha?
Sa bahay na actually, uno-uno na yung card ko, ay yung grades ko, pero parang hindi naman yata pinapansin ni Papa. I was like, because I'm the 7th, parang feeling ko na hindi ako favorite.
So you never told him about that, like, parang sa'yo, pinakita mo na lang, instead of you talking
You
to her?
say, yeah, I didn't say a thing because I usually cry so much when I talk. Like, I get too emotional. So, through the course that I took, like psychology, parang, there are, if we have like issues na yung nire-repress natin sa consciousness natin, and we try and forget.
Kinikilabutan ako ngayon kasi
We repress it, then sabi ng professor ko, these are the things that we need to get out of our system.
Yeah.
You can say out loud, or, confrontation. If you're not good at confrontation, there's so many other things. So, meron pang class kami one time na we had to break plato. In the middle of the class, we form like a circle, and then just to release the feelings. Because when we don't release our feelings and our issues and the things that are in our head, ang hirap mag-move on. We carry that forward. Yeah. So sabi ko, I have to do something about it. Kasi parang feeling ko, I don't want to feel na outsider ako sa sarili kong family. Alam
so what I'm saying is, it's just kind of, di ba, ang ganda ng pinag-aaralan yung psychologist. And then, pagdating dun sa, I just want to, kasi yun yung pakiramdam mo.
Yes.
Kasi, how did you actually feel that way?
I don't know. It's just a combination of things, like from childhood, you're trying to get the attention of your parents. Tapos, I have a sister na napakatalino. Yung gano'n na, syempre sila yung highlight.
Okay.
Parang sometimes, as a child,
diba?
like you feel na, parang hindi ka na napapansin kasi ang daming ibang pinapansin. Yeah. You know that, but, looking back, and now being a parent, sabi ko, it's never that way. I mean, sometimes, yung naramdaman ko lang from one point, and I carried it over kasi.
So was it just as an assumption, or was it?
It was like, for me, it was just, I don't know, like, when you are a teenager, di ba, parang nag-grow ka ng mga kung ano-anong misunderstanding with your parents, and then you keep it, and you don't...
Just naipon.
And then you don't talk about it, and lagi na lang akong pinapagalitan na layas ako ng layas. So, anyway, that's all clear. I mean, I always remember, I wrote a letter to my mom and my dad. Sabi ko, ito yung nararamdaman ko, like, I feel like you're ignoring me. Alam ko, marami kayong problema, marami kaming magkakapatid, but I'm really doing my best, ganyan. So, umiyak daw yung mom ko.
Ang nabasa niya?
Sabi
well, I would, siyempre, diba, kasi parang sila, maybe, they don't even realize.
Yes, because they're so busy. So,
at saka ang dami nyo, Sham.
Yes, so from then on, my dad actually, he changed. Now, it will make me emotional because my dad passed away 9 years ago. But still, that's to be honest with you, as a girl,
Yeah.
sa family, 3 lang kaming girls. I was longing for my dad's attention most of the time.
Okay. Okay.
Kasi he's far from us eh. He's in
Siyempre,
Manila.
di ba?
Nasa Pangasinan kami when I moved to Manila.
Parang lang sila nakasama.
Oo. Tapos pero hindi pa rin kami close.
Magkakasama.
That's when I kind of like, I have to
Okay.
I have to
I
close
understand.
this issue. And then that's when he changed actually.
Okay.
I
After
don't know.
reading that
After
letter.
reading my letter, I guess, and then from then on, doon na lumabas yung medyo naging softer na siya, ganun. Kasi as a dad, he was born 1947.
Okay.
So, I think yung ngayon na I'm older, yung generation kasi nila iba. My generation is different and the generation now
Yeah.
is different. So, yung mga approaches natin kasi it was different. So, I just tried to understand na iba siya tough love, ganon. They don't show it, but they actually do love you.
Okay. Okay. So, ang ganda lang, no? So, parang, ako, daming aral, maring may same situation, makakapanood nito ngayon, second generation, di ba? Kasi, most of my audience is OFW, kasi obviously more than 40s. But, maaring nandun pa rin sa sitwasyon mo ngayon.
Yeah.
What would you advise for the people? Like, I mean, obviously, kasi ikaw, di ba, parang bata ka, na-realize mo kagad yun, na parang,
Yes. Lucky.
di ba?
I did.
But then, maaring may mga makakapanood na to na hindi pa nasasabi yung ganong sitwasyon.
Yeah.
What would you advise?
What can I advise?
For the same situations
if-
like, parang if you feel, because you just,
Yes.
that's what you feel,
Yes.
di ba?
That's what I felt na, hindi ako nabibigyan ng attention that I wanted. But I think if anyone out there are feeling na meron kayong issues with your parents, may tampo kayo na hindi na napag-usapan, if you can't say it straight to their faces while they're still alive, of course, again, there's that life is short. So I think we really need to tell them. Kung hindi nyo kayang sabihan, write a letter like what I did.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier for me to say it, and I was able to really express my feelings. So yeah, express our feelings, how you feel, and then people or your loved ones will understand you better. Kasi when there are unspoken words, it's really difficult to understand
Kasi,
how you're feeling.
exactly, ang ganda nun, napakaganda lang nun. Kasi, lalo sa mga OFW, di ba? For example, ang daming nanay na nasa ibang bansa, hindi lang sa Dubai, di ba? Na may mga anak sa Pilipinas na nag-aaral.
Yes.
So, maybe the kids, di ba?
Oh,
As a parent's perspective, di ba? Kasi tingnan natin kasi maring yung mga, like I said, most of this, what you feel at the young age, di ba? Kolehiyo ko na, college na, di ba? University na actually na, uy, there's something, di ba?
Yeah.
Na kailangang maayos.
yes.
So, ngayon, ano kaya mas magandang gawin? Kasi feeling ko kung naisip din, maring, kasi yung tatay mo, hindi niya alam yun eh. Right?
Nung time na yun.
So ngayon, sa tingin ko, sa perspective na lang ng parents siguro, how would you make sure as a mother, kasi ikaw nanay ka na ngayon, right?
Yes.
Baka, kasi ang daming naiiwan na mga bata sa Pilipinas na nandito sa ibang bansa yung nanay.
Yeah.
So how would you make sure, sa tingin mo, baka makatulong lang to? Kasi I was just focusing on pero I mean, this is inspiring as well. But this is the thing, this is kind of, baka makatulong, di ba?
Yeah.
Doon sa mga nanay, ibahin natin, kasi kanina parang nakita ko mali, pero
Side ng anak.
yung perspective.
Oo, yes.
Oo. As a parent's perspective, sa tingin mo, baka, how could I ask my kid to make sure that they are okay? Detailing. Kasi unang-una yung malayo, maaring hindi nagsasabi din ng totoo. Maaring,
Yes.
maybe the kids, apart, like you said
Yeah.
earlier, di ba? Na parang ikaw, you're longing for your dad kasi nasa Manila siya. But then still, you're still in the Philippines. But then,
May distance pa.
yeah. So,
Yes.
so can you,
I
you know?
think open communication. I mean, as like now, I'm a parent now. And I always ask my kids, I'm very, very blessed kasi nandito sila. I think open communication with your children is really important. Yung, let them know that they could trust you.
Okay.
Let them know that they can tell you anything and that you wouldn't judge them.
Mm-hmm.
Let them feel na you are there, like genuinely through, happy times and even, the lower days where the children feel down. Because sometimes minsan, diba, like, especially when the kids are growing, they feel closer to their friends.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. And I don't want my children to feel that way na I'm very supportive for them to have their friends, but our priority, me and my husband, is for them to feel na andito lang kami. They can tell us anything.
Yeah.
And if they make decisions, and if that's decision, pag naging mistake siya, or,
That's part of life, di ba?
it's
As
part
as
of
growing
life.
up kids,
Yes.
di ba?
Yes, I think it's really important to let them know that you're there, whether they succeed or if they fail or they make mistakes, you're there.
Yeah.
And you're there to listen
Okay.
and not judge.
Yeah.
And
And so
Yeah.
what's the first, there's a specific questions, do you think that the parents, I'm just kind of looking with perspective as a
yes.
parents na nandito sa ibang bansa, as a mom. Kasi mas madalas yung mami or maaring yung
Yeah.
dad rin, seaman, for example, na makakapanood, di ba?
Yes.
So, ano dapat ang there's probably a way approach, di ba? Para approach mo yung anak mo na nasa malayo. Na, kasi di ba parang, I've learned this, again, balikan lang natin yung isang araw kasi nagkaroon ng ibang meaning sa amin yung kumusta ka, tsaka yung how are you?
Yes.
Parang, we just kind of using that words on the daily basis pretty much, di
kamusta?
ba?
Okay lang.
Yeah, di ba parang, there's a lady, which is, I don't know if you know her, again, nagkaroon ng ibang meaning sa akin yung kumusta ka. Kasi parang sa atin, it tends to, naging normal Kumusta ka? Pero yung tanong na kumusta ka, pag inisip ko na deliberately, na tanongin kita, ikaw psychologist ka, di ba? Parang sinasabi ko nga, oo nga, no? Kasi this particular girl, lady, pagbukas ko ng pinto, kumusta ka? Pasok and everything. Tapos yung response niya sa akin, the way she delivered na, oh, how are you, Vic? And then she looked at me like, in the eye, diretso, na talagang, somehow, hindi ko siya kilala di ba? First time namin magkita. Parang, she's, di ba?
She's really asking you
Sincerely, deeply, oo, how are you?
kamusta ka? She cares.
Yeah.
She wants to know how you
Exactly. So parang sa akin, okay. Ganun. So, parang, di ba, as a normal response.
Yes.
But then, hindi ko na-realize yun. Tapos after kami magkwentuhan, doon ko na-realize na dapat tayo bilang tao, di ba? You, every single things that you say to someone, no, kahit strangers, you supposed to be mean it.
Mean it, yes.
Rather than just, alam mo yun? So, as a parent's perspective, balikan ko lang ulit. So, ano sa tingin mo ang pinakamagandang approach?
As a parent,
Towards the kids?
towards the kids, I think kasi for me, if your kids are with you physically, then ask them on a daily basis.
Okay.
Usually, because I have younger kids, they are 8 and 10.
Yeah.
So I'll share to you how I do it with my kids, because at their age, this is how I do it right now.
Yeah.
I usually ask them as soon as picking them up is my favorite time of the day, because I want to know how their day went. And it's also setting an example to them. So I ask them, how are you? How was your day? How's class? If they say it's okay, then it means maybe they are tired. I try to understand that. I'll ask again tonight when they are more feeling secure and relaxed.
Yeah.
I ask the question again at night. Kasi bagong matulog, when I put them to bed, we would ask them, this is the time when they are more relaxed kasi matutulog na
Diba?
And then they tend to, based on my experience, they tend to be more open because they want you actually to stay in bed with them.
Galing.
Yung extra cuddle, extra time.
Okay.
And it's nice kasi sabi mo, oh, so what happened today?
Just let them tell the story. What
So how's your friends? You can actually ask questions like, oh, how's your friend Lucas? What's the news today? Yung mga ganun, simple things. And it makes them feel na they can tell you anything.
Openly, diba?
Even silly things. Oh, my friend did this, my friend did that. Or, so what did you do? Tas i-connect mo sa kanila.
Tama.
If they tell you stories about their friends, and then you divert the question again back to them kasi you want to know how they feel, and it's simple things like that. asking them all the time, how are you? And now napansin ko sa mga anak ko, when I pick them up, I say, how are you? I'm good, mom, ganyan. Tapos, they ask me.
Same return
Yes.
question. Same, yeah.
And then they would ask me, how about you, mom? How was your day? And I tell them, sabi ko, oh, after I drop you off, I went to the grocery, and then I got home, I did some work, I walked the dog, and then
Diba?
I tell them how my day went. Like, anong ginagawa ko? Kasi maybe they are wondering, ano nga bang ginagawa ni mami pag wala nasa school kami? So, it's just that daily open communication of what we do as a family and what we do individually pag hindi kami magkakasama.
Okay, kasi
It's important to update them. I think, I feel na it's one of the ways to keep the relationship going. Always have something to talk about.
yeah, tama. So, kasi okay yung pagkakasama mo yung mga bata na in the same
Yes.
house, di ba? But then, on as the OFW na
Yes,
malayo ka sa bata. So, what do you think is, in terms of, kumustahin yung pamilya sa Pilipinas?
I don't know how they do it, but really, I have so much respect for those kababayan natin na their children are far away from them.
Kaya nga.
Kasi,
So, ang gusto ko lang sanang maano, ma'am, yung tipong, di ba, parang yung daddy mo, kasi kung sa tingin ko, dun sa kwento mo, kung yung daddy mo, kinukumusta bawat isa sa inyo, yung ginagawa mo ngayon sa mga bata mo, dapat hindi ka na kailangan umabot pa sa
sa
pagsusulat.
pagsusulat.
Correct? But then, do you think, what could we advise dun sa ma'am, di ba? How open can we say this to the kids?
Ask your children whenever you have the chance. Kung sa parents sa mga nasa Pilipinas and their children are here,
Yeah.
example, I mean, let's not just ask them when it's katapusan. No.
Exactly.
You don't message them kasi wala na kayong budget. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is something that I could also relate to as a child of my parents na they only kind of remember you pagka wala ng budget or something. So, I think even as grown-ups now, we have our own family. It's still nice when you hear from your family, hindi lang parents your family na, oh, kamusta ka na? What are you doing? I know life is busy, but sometimes, why not? Why not ask the question, anong ginagawa mo ngayon? O, kumain ka na?
Yeah.
O, anong ulam nyo? Yung mga ganun.
Okay.
Simple.
But this
Questions.
bukas lang yung communication para natin.
Yes, just keep that open. Yeah, communication.
Galing.
Whether, if it's not daily, at least weekly.
Kung kaya, di ba? Sa akin, mas
kung
the more.
kaya.
Kasi lalo na ngayon nowadays, di ba? Parang telepono, pwede na mag-video call and everything.
Yes.
So, I'm sure it helps. But then, that's great. Thank you so much for that, ma'am.
Yeah.
But then, forward tayo to para doon sa story natin, sa story nyo ngayon.
yes.
So, after ng school, after university, first job.
First job was in Laguna.
Okay.
And second job was also in Laguna. I worked with contractual. Ang hirap maghanap ng trabaho
6 months, di ba? After, then,
Yes. So, pagka-graduate ko ng March or April, I got my first job in September.
yeah.
So, depressed na ako. Ano lang yun na, May, June, July, August, September. I was waiting for 5 months. I was applying jobs. And then I got a job offer in Bae. Medyo malayo.
Okay. Oo. Opposite direction pa.
Yes.
Kasi from north to south.
Yes, sabi ko malayo. But I have a brother who was living in Cabuyao, Laguna. Sabi ko sa dad ko, may offer sa akin Bae, Laguna. It's a great company.
Okay.
It's part of the First Balfour BT Group. And it's contractual 6 months, but shall I take it? It's far, but it's a start.
Okay.
I took the job.
Okay.
6 months. I was an HR assistant.
Okay.
I was doing timekeeping, lahat na, all around.
Yeah.
And it was mostly all male company because it's steel fabrication.
Okay.
So, I was traveling from bahay, mga alas 5:30, umaalis na
Galing
ako.
araw, di ba?
Kasi kailangan na sa work ka na. O dadaan kasi ako from Cabuyao to Calamba to
Grabe.
Tuldos Baños to Bae. So, my travel was like 1.5 hours every day.
Lahat tayo na dumaan sa ganyan.
Yes.
Anyway, so experience this is the first job kasi siyempre, trabaho na to, hindi na eskwela. Tell us about your experience.
I tried my best to learn everything I could. I'm that kind of person na I will grab everything I could. Because
Ganda.
once, yun yung sabi ng papa ko sabi niya, sige, go ahead, basta pag-aralan mo lahat ng kaya mong aralin sa trabaho. Kasi application na yan sabi niya. And then, malay mo, i-absorb ka nila kasi maganda yung company
Okay.
Kung may chance, pag nakita nilang you are willing to learn and you are diligent, you are responsible, then malay mo, i-absorb ka. Pero syempre, hindi ako na-absorb. So, move on ulit.
Okay.
After that 6 months,
Uh-huh.
nakahanap naman ulit ako ng trabaho. I think, meron akong bakante mga 1 month or 2 months gano'n.
Okay.
Tapos, because I lived with my brother in Cabuyao, doon na rin ako nakahanap. I worked with First Choice Food Corporation,
Okay.
which is, if you know Blue Skies Crackers, I don't know if you grew up in Manila at some point.
Yeah.
You know Blue Skies
Yeah.
Crackers?
So kayo gumagawa?
Yes.
Ang galing.
Yes.
Okay. So dito, hindi na 6 months.
Hindi na. Dito, probation na siya. Like, it's a regular position. So, I was really happy. This is the company that I love the most nung nag-work ako sa Philippines.
So how many years you end up?
My
with the job?
first one was like 6 years, I think. I think in total, I worked with them for 6 or 7 years. Merong break lang na 6 months kasi I left them to get more money in Makati.
Uh-huh.
But then that didn't pan out well.
Mhm.
I wasn't happy with the management.
Mhm.
So I told the general manager na, I'm leaving this company
Yeah.
in Makati. Sabi niya, come back.
Okay.
So they took me back.
Galing.
They took me back. I'm very, very blessed na I think I did well when I was there, so they were ready to take me back. So yeah.
Na-promote? Ilang
Yes.
beses or-
So from HR assistant, I became the HR officer,
Galing.
and then there was a time when the HR manager left, so I was managing the team. Although I didn't have the title of HR manager,
Yeah.
I was handling the entire team of HR. I was in charge of everything. And of course, we have our team members then, from recruitment to benefits administration to training and development, which was my favorite.
Galing.
And then dealing with grievances and all encompassing siya.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's fun kasi sa Philippines, di ba, when you work there, there's always team building.
Yeah. Which is
Part yun ng HR
Diba?
Team building, may Christmas party.
sarap
Oo, lahat ng mga training, it was really nice. It was like a family to me.
Yan yung isang namimiss ko, di ba? Na sana dito ina-apply yun. Apart from 13 months pa, di ba?
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, that was really fun moments of my life, my career, kasi I really enjoyed working with them. And most of them, I mean,
Okay.
I cherish those moments.
Galing. Okay. So, dun sa 6 years, medyo mahaba-habang trabaho,
Time.
di ba? Pero, kung may napulot kang aral, na kumbaga, na-apply mo sa negosyo ngayon, di ba? Ano yung isang masasabi mo? Siyempre, di ba? Pag galing sa eskwelahan, kasi, di ba? Iba yung theory
Yeah.
Working na pag ito na yung actual, kumbaga. Pero, it's definitely mag-iiba. Pero at the same time, tama yung sinasabi mo na very positive na dapat, kahit tapos ka na mag-eskwela sa university, kung papasok ka sa isang trabaho o any career, and that thing is you have to learn na parang tuloy-tuloy yung matutunan.
Learning.
Diba?
Yes. Continuous development.
Okay. So, sa'yo, ano yung napulot mong aral na masasabi mong isang nag-mold sa'yo kung nasa saan ka ngayon?
Nung nasa first choice ako, and even the other one, they were part of the ISO certification.
Uh-huh.
That's when I realized na okay pala itong kailangan pala yung policies documented.
Okay.
And kasi yung policies na yun yung mag-guide sa business, in running a business, in making decisions.
Yeah.
Policies are there to guide you. Kumbaga, hindi yung tipong magdedesisyon ka dito sa isang empleyado, iba yung decision mo. But same situation happens in the next month or so, and then you make a different decision.
Okay.
So policies are there. I think in any business, Really.
You have to create a
You have
company
to create
policies. It's very important.
your policies or your mission and vision, your objectives, ano yung mga parang procedures that you need to follow.
Yeah.
It has to be there. The system should be there.
Okay.
Para it's easier to make decisions and to run
Galing.
and operate it.
Galing.
So, yeah.
Galing. Okay, so after that 6 years job, was it Dubai opportunity already or what?
Yes, after first choice, I was offered a position in Abu Dhabi actually. Abu Dhabi ako.
So that was the first
nag-start.
country.
Yes,
Okay.
Abu Dhabi muna. And then I know someone who was working in Abu Dhabi, sabi niya, yung manager ko pupunta ng Philippines, magre-recruit sila ng mga engineers, and then there's also a position for HR, gusto mo ba? So sabi ko, sige. I asked my dad was like part of my decision making all the time because siya yung nasa corporate world kasi.
Yeah.
The mom wasn't. So I always look for his, I always ask for his advice. Sabi ko, merong offer na magtrabaho sa Abu Dhabi. Yung papa ko was a little bit hesitant. Abu Dhabi, hindi ba parang Saudi yan na ganito, ganyan? During that time, parang, oo nga, saan nga ba yung Abu Dhabi? Like, I know Dubai, but Abu Dhabi, I thought it's a different country. It's not. It's part of the UAE.
Yeah.
So I did my research and then sinabi ko sa kanya, and then my dad, believe it or not, he asked around. And apparently, he has a cousin
Yeah.
or parang distant cousin na nasa Abu Dhabi. So
Okay. So
that's when he said, okay, go ahead kasi may kamag-anak tayo na nandun. So yeah, I went to the interview in Manila. Of course, you have to go through agency kasi overseas work siya. So I did all the interview, nagpidos pa ako. You know what pidos
Of
is,
course,
right?
pinagdaanan natin.
Pinagdaanan natin. So nagpidos pa ako. Everything, medical.
Yeah.
And then, I went to Abu Dhabi. Pagdating ko, parang medyo na-shock ako kasi syempre, ibang lahi na yung susundo sa'yo sa airport.
Yeah.
Diba?
Absolutely.
It's not Philippines anymore. The faces are different.
Correct. So, nung nandun ka na, di ba, parang, are you still single that
Yes,
time?
single.
How old are you then?
Oh my God, it was, ilang taon na ba ako?
with
Parang,
that living
I was still young. I was still young back then,
Okay.
probably around 24, 25.
Understand. Okay.
25, 26, ganon.
Aha.
Mga ganong age. Hindi ko, huwag na natin
Baka
sabihin kasi
baka ma-reveal
baka hindi ako magaling sa math, di ba? So yeah, around that time, I arrived there. It's a different
Okay. Uh-huh.
organization, environment altogether kasi lahat ng mga nandun, ibang lahi.
Totoo.
So, and there were only 2 of us na Filipina. And then, na-discover ko na nung dumating ako, kaya pala sila naghahanap kasi paalis siya. Nag-resign siya. So,
ikaw yung papalit sa
ako
kanya?
yung papalit.
Okay.
So, anyway, my boss was Jordanian. And then, I had a Palestinian office mate sa group namin. I was in the recruitment department.
Okay.
So, yung HR was, dito kasi iba yung setup nung time na dumating ako. HR is a big department na may mga siya.
Yeah.
Department. So, I was part of the recruitment team. So, we had Jordanian was the manager. I had Palestinian, I had Moroccan, I had another Jordanian, and then
Multicultural.
So
Correct.
yes, so but some of them don't speak English like well, or they don't speak it much. So that's why I think that's why I joined the team. Kasi syempre, interviewing other candidates.
Yeah.
So I was
Mahirap ba?
Hindi naman. Yes and no. May mga times lang na pag, kunyari, ang position na ini-interview namin ay office boy, kasi merong tinatawag na office boy dito. Yung taga-timpla ng kape, hindi sila nag-i-English. So, I have to give the candidate to someone in the team na, so, I think, I learned through those experiences na, okay, kaya kailangan, in a very multicultural industry here, you have to have a recruiter who can speak English, who can speak in Urdu or Arabic, because you have different positions in the company.
Yeah.
There are certain positions wherein the candidates don't speak English.
Yeah,
They speak
yeah.
their native language. So you kind of have that pool in the department na people can speak different languages. So I think that's where I came in. I was interviewing mostly mga engineers, accountants, and all these positions. So dinivide naman yung mga trabaho namin based on the positions na hinahanap namin sa recruitment. So yeah, it helped a lot.
Okay. Wonderful.
It was like a totally different experience, but I enjoyed the first few years.
Galing.
Yes.
So this particular job, how long ka nag-last dito sa trabaho na to?
Sa recruitment, around 2 years, I think.
Okay.
And then I changed my career.
Okay.
Di ba may shifting? Nag-shift ako ng career.
Okay.
So, because I think I mentioned earlier, I really love training and development.
Yeah.
So, I applied twice in our HR department. I was in the recruitment pa. Gusto ko ng training.
Okay.
So, dahil they kind of like, they're not sure if my experience in the Philippines was enough to handle the training department. They didn't take me in.
Okay.
I applied twice. Sabi ko na-reject ako twice. Hindi pwedeng give up tayo. Tapos yun, and then I was handling the health and safety and environment, HSE department. I was in charge of the recruitment. It was a brand new department, and the company has hired the group head or director of health and safety who is from the UK. So, yun, ako yung kausap niya lagi, ganyan. So, okay, babes, I need this position. So, nag-meeting kami and then arrived down.
Yeah.
I need an administrator who can do all the training and development in our team. So, lumaki yung mata ko, Sabi ko, okay, tell me more about it. Ganyan. And then when he told me, this position will be traveling to different offices of the group of companies. Kasi group of companies siya. It's a huge organization. So, it will entail the position to travel to Razakema, Al-Ain, Fujairah. Lakwacha, part of me. Sabi ko, I like this.
Okay.
Okay, do you need driver's license for this? Sabi niya, preferably.
Yeah. But not required.
Sabi ko, oh my God, wala akong driver's license. So anyway, sabi ko, I can actually do this job, sabi ko, jokingly.
Yeah.
Dun sa group head. Jokingly, sabi ko, sabi niya, really? Are you sure? Okay. Sabi niya, sabi ko lang ganon, I can administer anything and do training and development, but I don't know anything about health and safety.
Yeah.
You teach me about health and safety and I'll teach everyone else. Sabi kong gano'n. And that's what happened.
Galing.
Kinuha niya ako.
So,
right there and then.
So, di ba, pagka kausap mo yung boss mo, hindi mo samang magtanong, di ba?
Yes.
For me asking a question, something like maybe even intentionally joking that then parang double meaning actually, di ba?
Yes.
Oh, well, my intention is joke, but then if you think it's real, then let's do it.
Yeah, I was just really joking, but I was like, it was half meant.
Yeah.
Like, kasi parang feeling ko, I don't think because I want to excel. I want to go to the next level of my career kasi I was in the recruitment na sabi ko, nagawa ko na yung mga kailangan kong gawin. I want to go to the next level, but there wasn't any opportunity. I tried applying for jobs as well, but that was 2008 nung dumating ako. It was the financial crisis. Around 2010, sabi ko, kailangan ko maghanap. And then that's when this person said, okay, let me speak to your manager. So, imagine if I didn't ask him.
Exactly, di ba? Missed opportunity.
It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
And this guy I'm talking about, he's a friend of now my husband.
Wow. Oh,
Yes.
you married to English guy?
So, yes, Scottish.
Wow,
actually.
okay.
So, if I didn't...
Nice
Diba?
one.
I think, it was all,
Well,
sabi nga nila, fate. So, yeah, I worked with this guy. Believe it or not, his name is Robert Burns.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was my mentor. He taught me everything. he told me to take certifications from the UK. So I took certifications and I got really good distinction. So yeah. And then when I got my certification, it made me more qualified for the position. And doon na ako nag-level up.
Okay.
And then he promoted me, and then I took my driver's license. So,
Okay.
diba? And then, yeah, tapos, I really did well, I mean, in his team, and I was leading a lot of investigations in the company, ganyan, training.
Brilliant.
I did well, and then that's how I got my next job, which was health and safety consultant dito na sa Dubai.
Okay. So pag-usapan lang natin yung di ba, obviously, pag mas magandang karera na, gusto mo yung gagawin mo ulit, di ba?
Yes.
What is the biggest challenge and how did you actually overcome it, if there is?
At work?
Yeah, on that, obviously, ano yun eh?
Yeah, so biggest challenge was actually the shifting my career. It was a big decision.
Yeah.
Nag-joke lang ako, pero at the back of my mind, nung he took it seriously, and I sat down with him. I actually did.
Yeah.
I was not shy.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, sabi ko, Robert, I need to speak to you. Like, I love training. Sabi kong ganon. I love to teach other people what they're supposed to do and not to do and things like this. Sabi ko, but I have no idea. Sabi ko, and this is a big challenge for me because I'm shifting my health and HR experience to health and safety.
Okay.
Sabi niya, think about it. If this is something you really want.
Okay.
And listen, in terms of HR, you can actually apply HR anywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're dealing with people anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So sabi ko, okay. And of course, the offer was better.
Okay.
The salary would be better.
Yeah.
Kasi it's a different role, ganyan. So sabi niya, the challenge would be you have to prove yourself that you are worthy of the position.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, I created my plan. Na sabi ko, okay, I'll take these courses. You tell me what courses I should take. Sinabi niya sa akin, take your IOSH UK certification. I did that. I took my NIBOSH certification, which actually is a lot more difficult. Kinuha ko lahat yun. So, because I have to prepare myself on, pag binalikan nila ako, qualified ka ba? Yes, I did study this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the biggest challenge actually in shifting from HR. I had my parang yung mindset ko, o iiwanan ko yung pinag-aralan ko. But then I realized, not really.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's really about applying what you've learned in the past to the present. So,
at saka parang mas challenges ulit, di ba? Parang, okay, this is another thing. So maybe naboboard ka na doon sa isa, di ba? So, it's always good.
Yes, and it opened my eyes, like, you know, going to different places in UAE. Napunta ako ng Alain, ng Fujairah, sa yung mga truck road. So I had good time. I really enjoyed it.
Wonderful. So, kailan ito na yung transition tayo from Abu Dhabi papunta na ng Dubai. So, how the Dubai opportunity
how it came?
How it came, yeah.
Through networking, actually.
Okay.
Networking is really effective.
Yeah. And I do believe in that one.
Yes.
100%.
So I attended a golf I attended a golf tournament. It's a corporate golf tournament. Yeah. And then I met someone who was at our table. What do you do? You know, this casual conversation. So I said, I'm doing health and safety. So what's your qualification? Eto na, nagamit ko na yung, I have NIBOSH certification, ganyan. I did the IOSH, ganyan. So anyway, sabi niya, okay, I'll keep you in mind, you know.
Nice.
I'm a health and safety consultant here in Dubai. So, okay. 1 year later, tinawagan niya ako. It wasn't immediate, but 1 year later, tinawagan niya ako. And then, are you open to changing? You know, we have this opportunity. I work here at this company part-time, sabi niya. So, yeah, I met them in Batuta Mall. Batuta Gate Hotel. random Friday
Networking. Is it a
afternoon.
networking event?
No, they were interviewing me na.
Okay.
They interviewed me.
But when you met him, it was a networking event, right?
Yes, when I met Adrian, it was a networking event. It was
Right.
it was a golf tournament event. And then 1 year later, tinawagan niya ako, oh, would you be open to work in Dubai? Sabi ko, yes. So I was driving already at the time. So I drove from Abu Dhabi to Dubai to see them for the interview.
Okay.
And at that point, I was already engaged.
Okay.
actually.
Nice.
So
Okay.
parang it was a bonus kasi my husband
So the
said,
fiance was here.
here.
Nice one.
He's here.
Okay.
So sabi niya, oh, that's great. Sabi niya gano'n.
Sayang,
Siyempre, masaya
tatlong oras
siya.
din yan, di ba?
Oo.
Lalo na ito, Abu Dhabi is 2 hours lang.
2 hours.
Okay, so
So,
it's not that bad.
yeah, so sabi niya, oh, that's great. Just go and meet them. So I met them, and then sabi ko, oh, and then they offered me the job.
Wonderful. And then, so this job, ito na ba yung huli bago ka nag-business? Okay. So, tell us about that. In terms of transition, kasi ang dami ko pang gustong itanong and gustong i-take in terms of, but gusto ko na makita yung transition from corporate career to the business
To the
career.
business.
Okay.
Yes.
So, pinangarap mo bang magka-negosyo sa Dubai? Or
No.
it just happened by
It just
accident?
happened. It just happened.
Okay. So, tell us
honestly.
about the transition.
So, I was working with this company, and I love them to bits because I learned so much. Again, I always take everything I could from the place where you work with, from the people you work with. So, I was a health and safety consultant. Tapos, it came to a point na I was promoted to assistant regional manager. I was managing the entire business
Okay.
here in the GCC region. We have offices in London, Australia, and Houston.
Right.
So my boss, my Australian boss,
Yeah.
he was very, very nice person. Hindi lang nice. He is one of the most respected people in the health and safety industry in terms of the lifting, heavy lifting.
Okay.
Konti lang yung taong may ganong experience. So, he's one of them.
Uh-huh.
So, that's why he put up this company. And we had business, we had, because it's a very, very high risk job.
Yeah.
So, he promoted me, and then, because he was managing the other regions.
Yeah.
He's traveling Australia to the US, to the UK. So, iniwan niya ako dito.
Okay.
I was in charge of everything.
Wow. Privilehiyo, di ba? Such a privilege to give that responsibilities for things. So, but then,
Was.
managing cultural people, di ba? Magkakaibang lahi yan eh.
Yes.
What is the biggest challenge that, mas mataas, mas maraming responsibilities, mas mahirap yan. Kasi ang dami lang inaasahan sa'yo ng company eh.
Yes.
What is the biggest challenge for this one?
The biggest challenge was to make sure the company was earning money.
Okay.
Kasi syempre, kaya ako nandun, I was managing it. He was still bringing clients, but it was really maintaining a good relationship with your existing clients, because it's really important na I give them the best service we could. I mean, we give them the best service we could, so they would come back.
Okay.
So I think the challenge was really to make sure na we are earning, but also, because I was also in charge of operating it, administration-wise, HR-wise, everything-wise, finance-wise. I was doing the finances as well. I was dealing with accountants and so parang it was like encompassing na, I would say I was like general manager of the company here in Dubai.
Wow.
So even our licenses, I have to make sure it's all up to date. Lahat yon. So it was a big responsibility, and then COVID hit.
Okay.
COVID hit, and he lost a lot of money in stocks and all that. So he decided to sell the business.
Okay.
So that's when I said to him, I
Oh.
think it's time for me to go as well once you sold the business. And I sabi niya, bakit? You can still,
Stay.
stay, and the new owner, you know him already, ganyan. health and safety industry kasi yung industry kung nasaan ako at the time, it's a small industry.
Yeah,
People know people. So
Okay.
I know most of the key players. So
Okay.
sabi niya, you can still work with him and yeah, of course. I mean, I love working with him as well kasi yung new owner, I worked with him as well during the transition and everything, and it was COVID.
Yeah.
Medyo challenging. And then a year later, nung sabi niya, decide na siya na I need to let go of the business because I need to recuperate some money that I lost. So
Yeah.
sabi ko, because he couldn't travel. You know, at the time, diba, nung COVID, it was so difficult to travel. My boss, who is Australian, he was in Australia and he wasn't allowed to travel here. Australia was one of the places na very strict sila. Wala kang malang nakakalabas.
Grabe. Oo.
So, we did everything. Buti na lang, meron siyang power of attorney. Ganun siya
Sa'yo.
trusting sa akin. And I'm always thankful for that. I think I held up the trustworthy Filipino
Nice.
flag nung time na yun.
Galing.
Because he trusted me with everything, his properties, his business, everything.
Grabe.
Diba? Yung isang sign ko lang, pwede ko naman alam mo yan, but of course, I will never do that. Not in a million years. Never in my conscience.
Okay.
So, parang kumbaga, he trusted me
So much.
so much that he gave me all the
Power.
power to do everything. I mean, and he's just really nice person.
Okay.
He's kind. And something I learned from him, there was a part of my career kasi na I had to work part-time when I had my kids.
Yeah.
Alam mo, sabi niya sa akin, babes, family is priority. You tell me if you need time for your kids or anything, just tell me. Kids are your priority because as a dad, sabi niya, I worked so hard and I missed out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, tinandaan ko yun. So, sabi ko sa kanya, can I just work part-time? So, part-time in terms of when yung panganay ko, nung time na mag-nursery na siya, okay lang ba na hatid ko siya sa school, tapos mag-work ako, pag pick up na niya, pick upin ko na siya, hindi na ako babalik sa office.
Yeah. So at least you're spending time with the kids.
If you need anything, I'll be online.
Yeah.
So that was our arrangement
Ganda.
for maybe 3 years.
Okay.
I was managing the business, but I was
Remote some of the time, most of the time. Para mabigyan ng
very
time.
flexible.
Galing.
He gave me all the
Ang galing.
flexibility.
Ang galing.
And I'm very thankful for that. Forever thankful for that.
Mahira yung nabibigyan. This very rare opportunity, di ba?
Yes.
Especially the trust.
Yeah.
But then, if you gain the trust, from the boss itself,
Yes.
nabibigay yun. Napakagandang pribilehiyo para sa'yo. Okay. So, paano nagsimula itong e-commerce?
Transition?
It's
So,
transition natin.
when he said, okay, I'm selling the business, sabi ko, okay, I decided also, sabi ko din sa husband ko, I think it's time for me to go because, maybe it's time for me to take a rest.
Okay.
Sabi ko, ang intention ko was to rest lang. And then, sabi niya, okay, sige. So, I rested. Sabi ko, wala akong plano talaga mag-business.
Okay.
So, I rested and then I think I left around, medyo matagal yung pag-clear lahat ng paperwork. So,
Okay.
kasi
Yeah.
COVID time pa rin, 2021 or 2022.
Mm-mm.
So, anyway, nung natapos lahat, nagpahinga ako. I
Okay.
enjoyed my time with my kids.
Okay.
We spent Christmas together. Yung Christmas holiday, it was like really, really nice. I did a lot for my kids. And then come January, February, sabi ko, anong gagawin ko kasi nasa school sila. So yeah, that's when I said, okay, I love arts and crafts then
Okay.
on the side.
Okay.
That's my hobby on the side. So I did some personalized gifts. Doon ako nag-start. Doon kami nag-start. The cultured gifts.
Okay, so gumagawa ka. Then,
Personalized.
how did you actually see the potential of this? Okay, this is gonna be a business. Kasi You never dreamed to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Paano nangyari?
What I always wanted was just to do something on the side while I'm still able to manage my time.
Okay.
Ang priority ko pa rin yung mga kids.
Okay.
Sabi ko, I want to do something while yung time na nasa school sila, na may free time ako.
Yeah.
Yun yung gagawin ko, yung mga personalized gifts, ganon. So,
Okay.
let's start doon.
Okay.
Tapos, at the time, it was really, really good. I mean, I was doing well. I knew people and they were ordering. So, yeah, but dumami yung gumagawa ng personalized gifts.
Yeah.
And then, to such a point na, oh my God, yung prices nila, very low.
Okay.
They offer like lower prices for personalized gift. And then I felt that, you know, this is personalized gifts. You spend so much time in making each one. And then, medyo na ano ako doon na, oh, medyo the market is getting tougher.
Okay.
I want something that will be a lot more easier to manage, handle, ganyan.
Yeah.
Na it will not take yung dugot pawis mo paggawa. So
Yeah.
anyway, I met Joanna Ramos sa gym.
Okay.
We were gym buddies.
Okay.
And then we became friends.
Okay.
And then she started this Thriving Filipina Circle.
Okay.
I was one of the first people who knew about it.
Okay.
Nung shinare niya, sabi ko, great, that's amazing. I was really happy. Like, honestly, sabi ko, I mean, you do it. Do
Okay.
it. I'll be there, ganyan.
Yeah.
So I'll support you. Tapos she started it. And then that's when the idea slowly came na, oh my God, like, there's actually a Filipino community na mga young professionals or young aspiring business professionals. Like, most of us or most of the people who came were like really young and working professionals. Pero merong dream na, okay, one day magre-retire ako, alis ako, and I want to have my business. So yeah, attending that and then ding.
Wow. So you started this kind of thing, this Filipiniana stuff and everything through that company.
Through Thriving was one of the channels, you can say, like, wherein I saw the need.
Okay.
And also, I've been here now, it's almost 18 years that I've been here.
Yeah.
And being married to a Scottish person.
Yeah.
He loves wearing his kilt. It's a proud moment for them every time.
Okay.
Sabi ko, alam mo, nainggit ako actually. Dun siya nanggaling, yung inggit ko. But I used it in a positive way. Sabi ko, inggit ako, bakit kaya niyong ganyan? Isuot yung ano ninyo, yung national clothing nila. And then, of course, you see the Arabic people, they wear their kandura. The Indian people, they wear their sari. The Pakistani people, like, sabi ko, kakaingit. Bakit, Philippines hindi natin wear? And I go to events.
So, walang gumagawa that time?
Wala. Based on my experience, I search. Nothing. Merong isang shop sa Karama or Deira, I can't remember. Sabi ko, oh, this is not the kind of barong or, Filipiniana I want to wear in an event. Parang dinegrade ko naman yung, of course, if you want to attend to a multicultural event, you want to wear something nice. It's either I wear that or I wear something else. So I wasn't quite happy with what I saw that was available here. And at that time, isa lang talaga.
Ang meron. Okay.
Sabi ko,
pero daming demand.
There wasn't much demand, I would say. Every event, I think that I went in the past, even before meeting Joanna and everyone, I've been to different events, and I never wore my Filipiniana.
Okay.
There was one event wherein me and my husband went, and he was wearing his kilt. And then there were other Filipinos sa event. Sabi ko, how I wish. That was the feeling that always reminds me of why we started Terno.
Okay.
Yung feeling na sinabi ko dun sa event, how I wish I'm wearing my own Filipino clothing, my national clothing.
Yeah.
That's when it started, really. Yung meron na nandyan na at the back of my mind. My husband said, why don't you get then
Okay.
Nag-order ako sa Philippines.
Okay.
Pinapadala ko dito. And then when I saw it,
May bumibili na.
hindi. I was shocked with the quality nung in-order ko.
Okay. So, nakita mo problema.
Yes.
So, you see the problems, then, this is...
I saw the need, and then I saw the problem.
Exactly. Galing.
Sabi ko, bakit ang pangit? Kasi nakita ko na rin yung available dito sa Dubai
Yeah.
Bakit ang pangit? Parang, hindi naman siya respectable tignan.
Okay.
Hindi siya quality. I mean, so I saw the need and I saw the problem ng quality. Quality yung problem. Sabi ko, yung quality, hindi siya, paggawang Pilipino dapat, diba, maganda. So, I went back to Philippines. I did my research, me and my business partner. I have a business partner named Christine. So, both of us, on a different occasion, we traveled to Philippines and we researched and we looked for artisans na gumagawa. And we went directly, we wanted to directly deal with the people themselves na gumagawa. Yung mga nanay, mga lola, mga tatay na ito yung trabaho nila on a daily basis. So, we found them. God brought us to the right people. And until now, we work with them.
Galing.
And I talked to them. Sabi ko, ito yung, so nagpagawa kami ng mga samples and then, I personally and physically, I was there. Diniscuss namin yung mga quality na ina-expect namin.
Because you're looking for quality, right?
Yes.
So, to solve the problem, may demand, pero dapat high quality.
And I didn't want to go to a manufacturing company in the Philippines na nagmamanufacture ng barong, for example.
Yeah.
I want to help individual people.
Okay.
So, doon ko na-realize na in-explain nila sa amin kung paano ginagawa. Ang haba pala ng proseso ng paggawa ng barong.
Yeah.
So anyway, nung in-explain nila sa akin, and then ganito yung process, and then we discuss yung mga problems na quality-wise, I told them, sabi ko, I have to teach them that this is a two-way learning, the business when we started it. Kasi, I'm learning the process, they're teaching me.
Yeah.
And now, I'm teaching them na we have to do something really in good quality kasi how I explained it to them na kung gagawa kayo ng barong, for
Galingan
example.
Yes. Diba?
Dalhin ko sa abroad, sa Dubai, sabi ko, galingan natin kasi, if we bring something Filipino, we have to do it right.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, when we started this business, if I'm bringing barong Tagalog and Filipiniana or Terno, I have to do it right because I'm carrying a Filipino symbol.
Totoo.
I'm carrying something really, really special. It's something that represents the entire country.
Galing.
So, sabi ko sa kanila, it's a two-way process. You teach me how these are made, and I'll send the message across.
Okay.
Because I was surprised.
Yeah.
In one barong, at least 8 people do the work.
Grabe, diba?
So, no, in-explain nila sa akin, nagulat ako.
Yeah.
And they even showed me how they do it. There are still very traditional ways of making a barong Tagalog or terno.
Galing.
Or ang tawag nila dito, mestiza. May mga traditional ways pa na ngayon slowly it's going away. Not going away, pero nasa isasantabi siya.
Yeah.
Because of the computerization, which is fine. I mean, computerization makes everything a lot
easier and quicker.
But
diba?
I really think there's a really important...
Iba, yung handmade.
Yes, there's a really important message there na we should not forget the traditional methods.
Okay.
Because it's part of our heritage.
Absolutely.
It's part of our heritage.
So, which one did you choose? Your suppliers is everything for the one is created eventually based the
Both.
process of the old tradition and
We do both.
okay.
We do hand, meron kaming products na kalado ang tawag, which is the hand embroidery.
Okay.
Meron tayong products na sewing machine embroidery, which is one of the traditional ways kasi ini-stamp nila yung, dinodrawing nila yung design.
Yeah.
Or stamping, and then that's when they do the
Grabe.
embroidery using sewing machine. Still, it's hand.
Yeah.
And then the computerized
Okay.
for faster
Okay.
embroidery. But of course, if you compare the three, the two traditional ones are still the best.
Yun.
Kasi hindi siya madaling yung embroidery niya, hindi siya madaling di ba pag may embroidery, pag natanggal yung isang
Yeah.
thread,
Dire-diretso
pag,
na.
pag, pag
Okay,
hinila mo, dire-diretso yun.
Okay.
Doon sa computerized. Pero sa hand and
Hindi
the
ganun.
sewing machine, hindi.
So, mas matibay talaga. Galing.
Yes.
Okay, so,
Diba?
di ba?
Yes.
Ibang level. So, in terms of, nasimula na, nahanap mo na yung supplier and everything. So, paano nasimulan? Kumbaga, okay na yung supplier,
Yeah.
maraming demand.
Yes.
So, hindi intention yung pagnegosyo. Did you actually, may partner ka pa? Diba?
Yes, we sat down actually.
Okay.
We sat down late night. Sabi
Okay.
namin, okay, let's study this. Sabi ko sa business partner ko, Tin, this is something that is really good. I
Potential.
believe in this project. Sabi ko, I believe in this business. But we have to sit down and think, paano natin siya gagawin? Ipaparenta ba natin? Ibibenta ba natin?
Okay.
What's our best option?
Yeah.
So we calculated, we did our maths.
Okay, so this is now...
Even though I hate math, I have to do
So you have to create the costing and
yes,
planning.
we
and
did
then,
the costing, we did the planning, we considered everything, plus yung how are we going to market it,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
are we going to sell this. So yung ginawa namin lahat ng financials, and we decided na we have to sell it because we want Filipinos to have at least one piece of
Okay.
clothing
Okay.
na national clothing.
Okay.
That's our goal eh.
Galing.
Each Filipino should have one barong
I
in their
agree.
wardrobe or one Filipiniana in their wardrobe. Yun yung goal.
Okay, ang galing. So 1 million. So if we're gonna have this 1 million Filipinos gonna wear that, but
Let's see.
I'm sure it's gonna be still opportunity. Okay, so ang oras natin medyo mabilis na may next tayo ng 11. So transition na lang tayo, ma'am. So kasi ngayon sa tingin ko 2 years tumatakbo, 3 years.
Coming up to 3 years.
Coming na 3 years. So 3 years na tumatakbo yung negosyo na hindi kumbaga hindi pinangarap, hindi dumating
Yeah.
na by accident, nakita
Yes.
yung problema at naging solusyon, ngayon na binibenta nyo na. How's the business going?
It's great.
Okay.
I can say first year was all marketing, second year was the same.
Uh-huh.
But this year, we noticed that there are more and more Filipinos who are embracing
Excellent.
Filipiniana and
Diba?
Barong Tagalog.
And this is the first business ever that you ever created with your partner.
Yes.
Galing.
Yes.
So, in terms of, para lang doon na tayo sa inspiring part of the story, diba? So, kumbaga, nakita yung problema, nakita yung solusyon, yun kasi, when you see problems, at ikaw yung magiging solution, that's actually a business. Diba? So, ngayon, na tumatakbo na yung business, at saka una-una dapat yun nga, costing and everything is important. If you're gonna
Yes,
set up the
business
business,
plan.
and then writing the business plan,
Yes.
and now, at nagagawa nyo na ngayon,
Operational.
nahi-hit na yung target.
Yes.
Ang galing.
First year, we hit double of our target.
Wow. Congratulations.
And we are maintaining that target for
Okay.
now. And our goal is to reach more Filipinos. And during our first year, we worked with a creative agency. I met a very talented creative director,
Galing.
and we created a documentary actually.
Galing.
So I'm very, very proud of that documentary because when we were doing the business plan, how are we going to convince people to buy?
Yeah.
How? That was a big question. Sabi ko, okay, I mean, nung bata ako, nagtitinda ako ng kung ano-ano. But this time, sabi ko, hindi tayo maglalako eh.
Okay.
There has to be a powerful message wherein Filipinos will just buy. They
So
won't
people could
even
buy it
have a
from anywhere in the world, or just mainly
Yeah,
for
so
Dubai?
we
for now?
are, our main target is still the UAE, but we do deliver internationally. We get orders from the UK, US, Canada,
Hello.
Australia, Saudi, Oman, Bahrain, and Kuwait. So far, those are the countries na nakapag,
Wow,
we had orders
congratulations.
from.
So yun, sa side note lang ako ng konti, no, di ba? So, ang daming mga rules of Tamil Center business, may mga jumajackpot agad, which is, this is one of,
Yes.
but parang, you're one of the good example of unang business, hindi pinangarap ng negosyo, pero mas pinag-aralan, at yun talaga importante.
Spent time.
In the day one, and tapos may partner, di ba? Kasi marami nagsasabi na having a business with a partner, sometimes it won't gonna work. So lahat nabali dito, di ba? Di ba? So sa akin isang napakagandang example na As long as siguro sa akin ang importante sa pagnegosyo, maraming mga kababayan natin na gustong matagal na, nangangarap magnegosyo, hindi nangyari. Pero ikaw, feeling ko that's destiny, di ba? Some of them, but then, pinaka-importante aralin, di ba? At pag may nakitang problema, solusyonan yung problema, negosyo na yon, di ba? Ang galing. So ngayon online, this is your chance to promote. Sana, di ba? Pwede na mag-deliver yung makakapanood sa Dubai, hindi lang sa Dubai. I mean, UK, maybe anywhere in the world. So this is your chance. So saan pwede makabili yung mga kababayan nating Pilipino? So this is your chance to promote your business, ma'am.
Yes, everyone, wherever you are, if you are watching this, let's bring back the love for our own clothing.
Okay.
It's time for us to wear it proudly anywhere we go. Let's bring the Philippines with us. So please come and check out www.ternoshop.com. We are an e-commerce platform, which means we can deliver anywhere. So please check out our products. We have products from Lumban, Laguna. We work with artisans in Ilocos. Like this one I'm wearing is from Ilocos. We have products that are made by people from Abra, from the Tingian tribe, the Ifugao people. We have products from Davao, and also Tinalak from the Mindanao area. So please come and check out. And yes, if you need anything, you have any questions, reach out to us by the website. We're on WhatsApp, or send us an email. Everything you need is in the website. So yes, come and check us out.
Galing. Ang galing nun. So, siguro ito na lang, malapit na tayo matapos, ma'am, no? Kasi yung chance is, mensahe na lang kung meron kong advice o pasalamatan. This is your chance to say thank you for your maybe parents or, di ba?
I have a lot of people to thank for.
Yeah.
First of all, my family, my friends who are always there supporting us. Our customers are also there, who's been supporting us, believing in our objective, our goal to bring quality Filipino products outside of the Philippines. But most of all, I'm thankful doon sa mga artisans na nasa Pilipinas, because without them, we are not gonna be able to carry our heritage forward and bring it to the international stage. So thank you to all the artisans. You are the reason why us here are working very hard to promote our culture, and because of you, buhay ang Filipinos and buhay yung kulturang Pilipinas.
Galing. Napakahusay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oo. So, one last thing question. This is the very last one. Yung kinikita mo ba doon sa corporate world na napakataas ng position mo na gano'n nakalaki, kinikita mo na ba ngayon dito sa pagnenegosyo?
No.
Hindi pa?
Hindi pa.
At mangyayari na yun malapit na sa tingin ko?
Mangyayari yon, yes.
Oo.
And
Claim
sa
it.
akin kasi,
Oh,
sa
own it
akin
na.
kasi,
Oo.
it's not just about earning money.
Okay.
It's the satisfaction I get
What?
helping our community. It makes me, a little
Emotional.
emotional.
Okay.
I think it's bringing something to the community, giving back to your country. That's why we created the documentary.
Mhm.
This documentary, it's our very first. It was shown here in Dubai, Paramount Real Cinemas. We were part of the
Kinikilabutan ako.
film festival in the desert, and then we got through Cinemalaya in the Philippines.
You actually kind of
We were there.
part of it, and then
We were part of Cinemalaya.
Galing.
I brought our artisans. They went there to watch it.
ang
And
galing.
people stood up to clap.
At panonoorin ko yan.
Yes, I will.
Send me
I
the
will-
link.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it was shown recently in Rome
Mhm.
and in Milan.
Galing.
Hoping na it will reach more people, and we have part 2.
Okay.
Please watch out for the second part of the documentary. It's gonna be fun.
Galing. So, ang nakikita ko sa ngayon, base sa sagot sa tanong mo sa akin, the money is secondary for this project.
Yes. It's a passion project. My goal is to see more Filipinos, whether or not they're wearing our brand. Kung ibang brand yan, still, it's an achievement for us.
Galing.
Bringing that pride of wearing our very own cultural clothing, because it's representation.
Wonderful. Nakaka-proud, di ba? Na may mga taong gumagawa ng katulad sa ginagawa mo.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tuloy lang.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Really, that's
Grabe.
all. That's all. It's a passion project. I mean, we do earn good from the business, but I think most of all, I mean, seeing people supporting our cause and supporting the artisans. Ang importante sa amin kasi, kung may bumibili, may trabaho yung mga nasa Pilipinas.
Napakabuting.
Yun lang yun.
Wow.
Di bali ng, alam mo yun, like, let's just help the people in the Philippines because
Galing.
we're not there for such a long time.
Galing.
Maybe this is a way for us to lift their spirits up. Lift their spirits up, support what they do, let them earn money from it. Let's support them.
Yeah. Napaka.
And that way, we're also supporting our economy.
Yeah.
We're keeping our culture,
Yeah.
our heritage. It's a symbol of the Philippines, so we have to keep it going. We have that responsibility that we should carry on our shoulders and pass it on to the next generation.
Napakaganda. That's the main mission of your
Yes, that's our main mission.
galing. Nakaka-proud. Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much for having me.
Okay, grabe. Ito yung mga, di ba, para sa akin, I understand why you're
Yeah.
so emotional about this.
Yes.
So, okay, ayan mga kababayan, napakagandang episode nito at talaga namang I'm so proud for this project for you.
Thank you.
And sana, yung kinikita mo sa corporate world, eventually it would, come back.
Yeah, hopefully
Through
we'll get
doing
there.
this thing.
We'll get there.
You will. And I'm sure it will happen.
We will get there.
Wonderful. So ayan mga kababayan, maraming salamat po ulit sa time at sa oras na pinagkalawat panonood sa amin. Sana po ay nakapulutan ng aral, inspirasyon ang mga episode nito. At kung kayo po ay nag-enjoy, i-share nyo po sa inyong mga social media para mas marami pang Pilipino makapanood at may inspire sa aming ginagawa din. This is a passion project also. So sana, 'di ba, mas marami pang ma-uplift na mga kababayan natin.
Yes.
Thank you so much po.
So.
Hanggang sa muli.